Peak School
Education
2020.
Peak School Education
2020.
Peak School Education 2020.
Peak School Education
2020.
Peak School
Education
2020.
Peak
School
Education
2020. Hello, it's John from Peak School. Through the last few months, most of our pupils have been staying at home, protected by their families. We've been doing what we can to support their learning at home, but without face-to-face interaction and parents having some of the specialist resources that we have in school, this has been difficult. We really need help to put together a library of interactive home learning boxes that we can lend out to families during this period and in the school holidays. We're therefore changing the focus of our What About Us appeal to ensure that we can achieve our new goal as soon as possible. We want the Peak School Education 2020 fundraising for interactive home learning boxes to cover a range of topics, including switch activities, sensory exploration, and interactive stories, as well as supporting the work of our therapy services, such as visual impairment and speech and language therapy. Our teachers will write programmes for parents to follow using this equipment so that our pupils maintain and continue to develop the skills that they've gained in school. We do have resources in school, but nowhere near enough to put a lending library together that can support all of the children who are at home with this crucial equipment. The specialist switch equipment is expensive, and so we need to raise a grand total of £5,000 in order to fully put this into place. Please help us in any way you can by donating and sharing far and wide. Further information can be found on the Just Giving website. Search for Peak School Education 2020. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Peak School, and watch out for online fundraising events. Thank you.
Thank you very much, John. Good evening, everybody. Are you all well? It's Saturday already. 2 weeks has flown by. It's bonkers, isn't it? Feels like every day is the same. So yes, welcome to the Peak School Education 2020 quiz. If you've not been before, welcome. It's nice to see you. If you've been before, then you know the way it usually works. But today is quite a special. Let me just do a widescreen. I've got to fix the widescreen while I'm doing it. Just bear with. Because I disconnect, you see, and then it all goes a bit pear-shaped. So there we go. So we go widescreen. Oh, it's worked all right. Hello, Nicola. Say hello.
Oh, hello. Hi.
She's on telly. So yeah, it's a very special quiz. Ultimately, was it back in? Was it last weekend or earlier this week that we actually hit the £5,000 mark? It was over last weekend, wasn't it?
We did, yes, it was brilliant.
So we've actually, so the whole point of the campaign, if you've been involved with this, was it's all about, let's say it's the Peak School Education 2020. It was all about supporting the children and the family, sort of obviously locked down at home and all those sort of things. And as part of it, so the idea was that we need to create something that we can throw back to families at home that allow them to work with the kids, basically. So stuff that, you know, just a bit of education, a bit of stuff around interactive element. And it was all around raising £5,000 to support it and create a lot of these boxes that go home. And we started quite slow as a campaign, as you all probably know. So we were like, please give us money. But literally 9 weeks in, we've actually hit the £5,000, which is pretty special, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's made me do a little dance. Whoop,
Yeah.
whoop.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. So thank you very much for all those that have obviously been supporting us on the quizzes, that have been giving us any money. It's been, I say, blown away. It's the best way to describe it. 9 weeks to raise £5,000. It's unbelievable. So give yourselves a pat on the back, a round of applause and all that sort of stuff to sort of say thank you to yourselves. Obviously we got this quiz planned. I think we've got one in 2 weeks' time as well. I'm not sure if we're going to run any more beyond that. Don't know yet. But it means,
what the demand is, I suppose.
Well, this is true. If you want more quizzes, then we can continue to do them every other week. But I think the big thing for us is the fact that the target of 5,000 has now been smashed, didn't it? Really, we're on about 5,081.
Yes, 5,081.
So more than happy to accept more because it means we can do more with the boxes. John's going to explain a little bit later on about what the plans are, because originally, like I said, it was about creating the interactive home working boxes, but they want to expand on that now because they've realised how I suppose beneficial they are, isn't it really?
Yeah.
And the fact they can do a little bit more with that, but we'll let John explain about that in a wee while. But yeah, it's been quite a good week, hasn't it really?
Yeah, it's been brilliant.
Can't get much better than actually hit the target, especially in 9 weeks.
And having the videos of the kids, it's just, it's magical.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fantastic to see the kids enjoying themselves and
Absolutely.
like responding to the things that are in the boxes as well. It's just says.
So if you've not been, go and have a look at the Peak School on Facebook. You'll see some of the videos that we've done on there, and they are literally, you see that they say the kids working with whatever the box they've got, because they're all each box has got something different in it, hasn't it? So, and again, some of it's very much sort of light orientated, but the idea is it's triggered by the children having to do something to get it to actually trigger. But go and look at the videos on our Facebook page on Peak School. I've put the Facebook address on the screen right now on the YouTube. But yeah, please go and have a look at them all. They're fantastic. We've even got a couple of Isabel, haven't we? Sort of stuck on there as well. But yeah, that was the whole point of the interactive boxes. And we're getting some really good feedback from the parents and the carers as well. They're saying, this is amazing. We need to do something more with this. But yeah, from our point of view, it has been a really, really good week. And basically, Nick's worked really hard to get to a point where we've raised this money. So well done. Well done, yo.
Yes, and the team.
And the team.
John, Victoria, Amanda.
Yeah. Well, this is it. I mean,
All
it's
the
been
people in
involved.
the background as well.
There's a lot.
Brilliant.
There's a lot of them delivered this, but I guess it was your crazy idea 9 weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yes.
And it's come to fruition. So it's been one of those things, like I say, really hard at the start of the journey, then suddenly just to smash it very quickly towards it. We were like, wow. So yeah, awesome stuff. Got some comments coming in over here. Is that just you? I can't see the comments because my eyes are rubbish.
Oh well, you'll be all right.
You can read out the comments.
I can see them this
All is
week.
good. So it is a general knowledge quiz. Anything else we need to run through? So you need pens and paper. We've got some anagrams again. We've got some cryptic clue stuff. So it makes sense to have a piece of paper and a pen to write these things down, because for anagrams, if you don't write them down, you've got no chance. I will spell the anagrams. I'll try and spell them correctly this time. That'd be good. But from our point of view, like I say, all the videos you will see will be played through on YouTube. So head over to Peak School channel. So basically go to YouTube, type in Peak School, look for the channel. You'll see the video on there that's live. So for those on Facebook, get yourself over to the actual YouTube and you will see all the videos that we've got to do. So you'll see John's video. We've got a bit of a picture round, so that'll be on there. You won't see that on Facebook either. Facebook is our behind the scenes. If you don't have a YouTube account, you can't make comments against the video on YouTube, but you can go back to the Facebook page and leave your comments.
And we'll need you to comment later because we want to know your scores.
Yes, so we will need to know at some point how you've got on, because we know how well we've done. In fact, you were testing me, weren't you, on the cryptic clue one earlier on, and I am rubbish at cryptic clues, it would seem. I think I knew that anyway, to be fair.
Yeah.
Any else?
Particularly bad, I would say.
Yeah, well, yeah. I was talking to Dad about it earlier on, and he says, I'm just as bad. We're clearly, I don't understand cryptic clues. It's a genetic thing. We're both genetically stupid when it comes to cryptic clues. So yeah, good luck with that one. Well, but if your brain works that way, they're quite easy, really. Anything else I need to talk about before we get on with the quiz?
I don't think so.
No, we've got no Macy videos this week. She wasn't playing ball, whatever the word is. So we'll try and get it for the next one.
The last one.
Last one, maybe. It's the next one, definitely the next one. Maybe the last one. Who knows? But that's all up to you. If you want more of these quizzes every other week, then let us know. And we'll do our best to make sure we can do them. More than happy if somebody else wants to run it. John can do it. We'll let John have a go.
Yeah.
You're fine. Okay, so let's get on with it.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Oh.
Just had a hello from Macclesfield.
Hello from Macclesfield.
John and the team are
They are in. Well, I thought they would be.
are not keen on running the quiz in future.
Are they not?
I don't know.
They've just gone, no.
We shall see.
We make a very difficult act to follow, to be fair.
Yes, we are very good, aren't we?
I don't know about that. We've got reached a very high level of mediocrity. That's for sure. Right, I'm kicking a chair. That's not good.
Right, let's just get on with the quiz now.
Okie dokie. Right, I'm going close up then, just to frighten the Jesus at everybody. As you can see, look at that. Thank you. Move that way. 5,000 quid. Anyway, just gloating a bit. So, I guess then, quiz. How many questions have we got, roughly?
Oh, I don't know.
A few.
60
something.
60.
We might even get the numbers in the right order. So, dead easy. I will read them out. If you, as usual, if you need to hear a question again, then let us know either via Facebook or YouTube. We will, go through them again. So the idea being, what I won't do is I won't repeat them unless you need to hear them again. Otherwise, we'll be here all night, literally. So let's start with question 1 of 475. What hairstyle represents the Rastafarian movement? Would I not fit in with my hair?
Depends what sort of hat you wear, I suppose.
I suppose so. So that's question 1. What hairstyle represents the Rastafarian movement? Should be fairly straightforwardish. Question number 2. The 6 and 9 banded are associated with which armoured mammal? The question doesn't actually make any sense.
Yes, it does.
Okay. So that's question 2. The 6 and 9 banded are associated with which armoured mammal? I have to make sure I don't do the usual.
Well, give the answer away.
Yeah. I've got that advert in my head. You're like, what?
Crunchy on the outside.
No, that's the one, yes. So that was question 2. I'll read it again because it was a bit tricky. So the 6 and 9 branded are associated with which?
Branded? Banded?
Banded, the 6 and 9 banded. 6
Is
and
that
9.
why it didn't make any sense to you?
Yeah.
The brand,
It
6
doesn't
and 9
doesn't
brand-
make any sense.
It does when you know the answer.
That's fine then. Anyway, the 6 and 9 banded are associated with which armoured mammal? Is it a kangaroo with a flat jacket?
Yep. You've given it away again.
It's in there. That'd be quite scary. Question number 3. Who was the first member of One Direction to have a solo single? This one's for James because we know he's a big One Direction fan.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Who's the first member of One Direction? Just leave it hanging in the air. What you done there?
What do you mean what we've done there? The iPad storage is full. That's right then. So that was question 3. Who was the first member of One Direction to have a solo single? Should be alright, that one. Question number 4. Which English landmark is the furthest west? Is it Stonehenge, Tower of London, or the White Cliffs of Dover? We know a song about that.
Which one?
Tower of London.
I thought you meant the White Cliffs of Dover.
Yes. So that was question 4. Which which English landmark is the furthest west? Is it Stonehenge, the Tower of London, or the White Cliffs of Dover? Question number 5. Which rum-based cocktail is named after a Cuban sauce?
Deb's in. With
Deb's
Shani
in.
Curry.
Hello? Are we on the big screen?
It's like you're in the living room with them.
Yeah. We are, aren't we?
Oh, could you say hi to Charlie McPherson, please?
Hi, Charlie McPherson. But
Got a face for him as well.
Just freaky. Yeah, the Deb's on. They're on a big. What is it? A big
like
projection
a big projector
screen. So we're about
yeah.
50 foot on the wall, and my eye is massive. Look at that. Anyway, what was I doing? Anybody? Question 5. Which rum-based cocktail is named after a Cuban sauce? I must stop taking sugar.
Sugar? Is that what you're blaming it on?
There's nothing else, is it? There's no alcohol.
Are you sure? I made you drink earlier, you know.
No, that's true. I've been spiked. Maybe just a couple of drops of gin in that. That'd be me off.
I wouldn't waste my gin on you.
That's true. Fair enough. Fair enough. Question number 6. Chesterfield's Paul Burrell was butler to which princess? Is it her from... Is it her from Trolls?
Princess Poppy?
Yeah.
No, it's the other one from Frozen.
The chilli princess. So that's question 6. Chesterfield Paul Burrell was butler to which princess? He was in the Daily Star thing, and they were talking about the famous people from Chesterfield, and he was named as one of them.
Well, he is famous from Chesterfield.
I know, but the others, they missed out, like the likes of, is it Wilfred Bramble from Steptoe? And
Oh well, are they not doing the people that people remember, like Joe Guest for her talents?
yeah, there's only a certain yeah. What talents are you remembered for? And it's an age group thing, surely, because the kids of today were like, who? Anyway, question number 7. Which British admiral shared his name with a wrestling hold? Now, was the wrestling hold named after something he did? Or did they name him after the wrestling hold? Maybe his mum was a wrestler.
I don't know. Is it chicken and egg?
That's a strange name for a wrestling hold, isn't it?
It'd be slightly worrying, really, I suppose.
I've got him in the chicken egg! A bit like a, what? And I go, oh.
Which came first?
I don't know.
Chicken? You said chicken first, didn't you?
Yeah, so question 7. Which British admiral shared his name with a wrestling hold? Easy. That's showing me age, isn't it? That's showing me age.
Yes.
Bit of Big Daddy.
We shall not be moved.
Yeah.
What was the other one? Giant haystacks.
Giant haystacks.
Just to go and see those.
At the Goldwell
as a
rooms.
kid, yeah.
Speedwell? Goldwell?
Goldwell. Yeah. Oh, those were the days.
Those are the days when entertainment was
when
cheap.
I were a lass.
Long time ago. Black and white telly and everything. Right, question number 8. Is penicillin a mould, an algae, or a bacterium? Surely it's a tablet.
You get it from doctors, don't you? From pharmacy.
So question 8 is penicillin a mould, an algae, or a bacterium? Give me a word here, I've not practised. No, I think I've got it.
Yeah,
I
as you say it.
Yeah.
You know, on YouTube it looks
Say
like...
what you
Thank
see.
you for £5.
Thank you for £5. I think that's good.
£5.
We raised £5.
Almost £5.
I've done ever so well. Been a busy week. Question number 9. Heterochromia.
Sounds like you're saying I. As in
I. Heterochromia describes what? Does that mean I've got 2 normal eyes? I've got hetero. It's not really normal, is it? I've got 2 straight eyes. Does that mean I'm cross-eyed? I'm different from hetero.
Homo.
Right.
No.
That's just
not.
one eye, isn't it?
I don't have no idea.
Let's just make it up.
It's, you know,
So anyway.
you've got to go with your own interpretation at this moment in time.
Heterochromia. Take you. Sorry. To be your awful wedded husband. So heterochromia describes what?
You just read the answer.
Yeah. Question number 10. Rihanna's Please Don't Stop the Music samples which Michael Jackson song? That's question 10. Rihanna's Please Don't Stop the Music samples which Michael Jackson song? Is it one of his new ones?
He seems to feature quite heavily in the quiz over the weeks, and I'm not really sure why. You know, when you're trying to not think of something,
Yeah.
then it seems to crop up quite a lot.
There's a lot of music stuff in your quizzes.
Well, you know, it's because I'm not allowed to do a music quiz anymore.
We can do music quiz, but we have to sing it, and nobody wants that.
But it's
Not
so
after the
much
last
fun.
time. Well, we were singing last time. The last quiz we were singing it so badly, and I'm a singer. That's the weird thing.
It was the poetic versions
that was the
of
one.
rock songs.
Yeah, now we're singing
That-
the Paul
that got me
Anka
in a
versions.
whole
Oh yeah, yeah.
trouble.
That was the one. One of the pictures later on reminds me of that conversation.
Oh. Oh.
Anyway. She's- oh.
Oh, don't stop me.
So
from
question
that.
11.
Shake it off.
Question 11. Manchester City's football fans are called what? And only the clean answers, please.
Yes. It's not what other fans call them. It's,
No.
it's what they are called officially.
Yes. So that's
By-
question 11.
By the club.
Yeah, question 11. Manchester City's football fans are called what? Isabella's joining in upstairs.
She can't sing right either.
You sing better than you sometimes. What was she singing the
Better
other
than
day?
you or me? Oh, have you know I can sing really
I can
well.
sing as well as the next person.
It's somebody else's ears that doesn't agree.
Yeah, I'm pitch perfect. It's your ears that are faulty. Question number 12. What is the most popular flavour of Walker's crisps? That's ridiculous.
I suppose it depends which one you like.
But I suppose globally.
Globally, I should have put globally.
Yes. What is my most favourite?
What's my favourite Walker's crisps flavour? I don't really like Walker's crisps.
Fair enough then.
None of the above. is
So
the
question,
answer.
yeah, it's question 12 then. So I guess there's a global thing there. But what is the most popular flavour of Walker's
Oh,
crisps?
what was it?
If you're not watching, she switched the video off next door. Yeah, she's like, I'm not watching that rubbish.
I'm breaking it.
Question 13. Which 2005 Ashes fast bowler is the 611th male cricketer to play for England? Fancy that. Fancy him being there, eh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That was the funniest time you ever met, when you met him that time. Follow him home! It's like, I don't think he'd appreciate that.
I've never been so weird.
You
it
have?
smells lovely.
Oh, it smells. So that's question 13. Which 2005 Ashes fast bowler is the 611th male cricketer to play for England? So I'm assuming that number, is that the number that appears on his shirt?
Yes.
That was funny. It's like, take a photograph. What, of us? Yeah, Steve, just take a photograph of these.
You're giving the answer away.
No, I haven't. Could
You
have been,
did.
could have been anybody.
Oh dear.
It wasn't him though, was it? Anyway, I'm rubbish at questions. Question 14. Which heavyweight boxer did Tyson Fury beat in a rematch in February 2020? Have we not had this one before?
Possibly, I don't know.
Possibly, probably, who knows?
I was talking about it, so it kind of cropped up when I was thinking about questions.
Okay. Question 14. Which heavyweight boxer did Tyson Fury beat in a rematch in February 2020?
They're talking about another match, aren't they?
Another rematch. I thought he was fighting, what's his name? The English
Anthony
lad.
Joshua.
Yeah. Is he about, he's about to have a belt removed or something?
Who is?
I'm sure there was something that said Anthony Joshua said he wouldn't fight if he had one of his titles removed.
Oh, right.
I don't know.
I'd try and get out of fighting Tyson Fury if I was a heavyweight boxer too.
I would be. Well, I would anyway. He's like, how tall are you? I can only reach his tummy.
Give him his tummy ache. Yeah, get him down.
He's got like, boom. Question 15. The postponed 2020 Summer Olympics was the first games to host which freestyle event?
Was to be.
Was to be. So it's next time they run it, I suppose it will be the...
Yes.
So question 15 is the postponed 2020 Summer Olympics was to be the first games to host which freestyle event? Is it rapping?
Yeah.
Imagine that.
What do they
Imagine
have?
that.
The roast. The roast.
Oh,
and
that'd
all
be
that.
interesting.
That'd be good.
Do freestyle rapping
apparently-
for a gold medal.
There used to be painting. Used to be an Olympic sport. I was watching
Really?
something the other day. I was thinking, what?
And they're off.
Imagine
watching it. Who is
how is
the-
it judged?
Who was the painter?
Who finishes
Hi,
first?
I'm Bob.
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross. He lost every time, but he looked
Just
great.
Have a little bit of a brush.
A little bit of a cheeky tree.
Happy little accident.
If anyone's going, that's right. Yeah. Oh, that was some of his children, apparently. But no, if you've never seen Bob Ross, go YouTube and look for Bob Ross. He's one of the most chilled out painters you've ever seen, and he's got the biggest hair. He's brilliant. Because he's one of those. You just sort of, if you don't know him, you don't know him. But when once you've actually been and seen what he does, and he's pretty good at what he did, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But Bob Ross.
He's good when you're a bit stressed out. Just put a bit of Bob Ross
Yeah,
on.
he's
Just
very
got that
He's almost
hypnotic voice that
Yeah.
just kind of makes you believe all his paintings are wonderful.
Oh, Bob. Oh. Question 16. Which Yorkshire resort is named after a pink bird? Is that one? She's been out in
It's not
Sunderland.
Sandy and it's not Rizzo.
They're the pink birds, were they?
Yeah, pink ladies.
The pink ladies. These are pink birds. These are ones that have been out in sun without the sun cream on.
Yeah, or from Yorkshire.
Tracy with the tan.
She's bright rich.
She's bright red.
She's like a British beacon.
I
You
can
can't
feel the heat
miss
from
it.
here. That's question
She's
16.
She's often known as a resort.
Yeah. Bless her. She's very friendly. Then.
No,
Anyway, question 16. Which Yorkshire resort is named after a pink bird? That good. Wow.
How to insult Yorkshire women.
I don't know any Yorkshire women. Question 17. Which Tudor warship is now a museum in Portsmouth? Is it a museum or is it in a museum?
No, it's a museum.
They're letting people in it.
I have no idea.
It's a bit dangerous, isn't it?
Not as dangerous as the Titanic. So if you had to get in there, you'd be in trouble, wouldn't you?
You would. Right. I mean, you'd be little. You'd be squashed to smithereens. So that's question 17. Which Tudor warship is now a museum in Portsmouth? Yes, me warship. Question 18. Name the oldest son of Posh and Becks. Posh and Becks. So that's question 18. Name the oldest son of Posh and Becks. Question 19. Who are Harry Potter's two best friends? Besties.
Oh, I don't think I would have got this.
Would you not?
No, I'm not. I think I've watched about 20 minutes of the first Harry Potter film and read about 3 pages of the first Harry Potter book.
Okay, so that's covered that first 20 minutes in. So
That's it.
I've done 20 minutes of Harry Potter's
Yeah.
story. I think I've watched a few right through, but wouldn't say I've seen them all. Because the first one's alright, because I read the books for Isabella, the first two, but they get a bit dark after that, so it's probably it's not
You
good.
didn't
Not
want to
good
give her
bedtime.
nightmares.
It was me. I didn't want to give myself nightmares. So that was question 19. Who are Harry Potter's two best friends? Question 20 is the rapper Kanye West recently stepped down from running as what?
He'd probably do a better job than the current one.
This is true. Different horses with different courses, I suppose. Be interesting. I thought he was dead keen on doing it. Why has he stepped down? Was he not voted for by?
No, I think he's.
Realise
he's,
it's too expensive.
he's diagnosed as bipolar, isn't he? So, I think he was convinced by his wife
Not to.
to not do it.
Not to. Well, that's fair enough then.
But don't quote me on that because I don't really.
Yes. So that was question 20. The rapper Kanye West recently stepped down from running as what? So he said, do you reckon she was more like a, don't be so stupid. What do you do that job for? 21. Question 21. If you multiply 25 by 200, what do you get? A headache. So that's question 21. If you multiply 25 by 200, what do you get?
The next question, I was convinced it was a different answer.
Okay.
And I had to check it a few times, and I'm still not convinced that it's right. I'll just check it again.
So this next question could be interesting.
Well, you know.
Let's see what answers we get.
Yeah.
So question 22. The moon Titan belongs to which gas giant? Is that somebody really windy?
Yeah. They're a giant, and then they're not so windy anymore, and they're not so much of a giant. That's how it works.
Okay. Question 22. The moon Titan belongs to which gas giant?
Isn't Titan the one that's got water on it as well?
I don't know, I've not been.
Well, you know.
No.
Was it? Did you book it for this summer?
Yeah, I got called off, got roaded off.
Yeah, I'd have to quarantine if you came back from there, wouldn't you?
For quite
You
a
don't
while,
know.
apparently. They weren't just worried about coming out of Rome, it could be anything. Yeah, Ryanair, we're not, we're
Were they not?
Doing
What about
They
Elon
won't let me
Musk?
take any bags.
Was Elon Musk doing a
He's doing them,
a
but
special prize?
yeah, you might.
2 for the price of 1.
I'll send you off to Red Planet, and then we'll just keep going. Maybe.
It's a mystery tour of the solar system.
It's a bit like those ones where you used to book on CFAX. It was definitely a 4 or 5 star hotel. You got no idea where you're going. Imagine that. CFAX. Good old days of CFAX and teletext.
On teletext.
I did. Booked good holiday.
Teletext
Booked
holidays.
it, backed it,
Yeah.
and then had a trip somewhere else. Question 23. Ben Stiller is the voice of which character in the film Madagascar? I like to move it. Interesting for those who haven't watched Madagascar. So that's question 23. Ben Stiller is the voice of which character in the film Madagascar? Question 24. Fort Worth is in which US state? It's in a right state.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's me repeating myself without moving my lips. It's quite impressive.
Throwing your voice now.
I know, throwing it.
It's another talent to add to your stage
This is
collection.
the others you haven't found yet. So that's 24. Question 24. Fort Worth is in which US state? State.
It's alright.
We're just checking that I'm working.
No, that on my laptop's not. It's not the sound of the movement isn't linked.
I'm not linked together. It'll be alright. It'll be like one of those old Chinese films, isn't it? The dubbing's a bit dodgy. Question 25. What is the French name for cake shop? Is it le nom nom nom?
Yeah, you're giving the answers away again.
Le nom nom nom. That's question 25. What is the French name for cake shop? Question 26. What was the first national park in Wales? Question 26. Which was the first national park in Wales? Someone said to me the other day, how'd you get 2 Wales in a car? I says, well, you get in a car and you head west.
God.
That's me done. Dad joke.
Ba-dum.
Ba-dum-dum-dum. Oh, it's on to fruits. I don't know if they're in that order, to be fair. They're not in that order. I just stuck them in.
I'll sort it out.
Stuck them in any old business. So do you want to hear any of those questions again? Any ones in particular that you got stuck on, you just would like a quick reminder of?
Anybody?
Nothing.
Bueller?
No, crack on.
Bueller? There's a 30-second delay. They might go, yes. Don't know.
What, with the fingers like that?
Yes.
Yes.
Give me a few minutes.
A few minutes, no.
A few minutes. About 10 minutes. Take a quick comfort
10
break.
minutes. Let's leave 2 empty chairs for a couple of minutes.
Yeah. You can watch the paint dry behind. Right, so we have a little bit of a picture round now. What fruit am I? What a plum.
Exactly. 24. We like 24, please.
See, told you to come back. 24 is Fort Worth is in which US state? Who was asking for 24?
Martin.
Marvellous. Just watching myself on the screen pulling funny faces.
Oh dear.
It's any faces I've got, to be fair. I'm doomed. Doomed. Right, shall we crack on with the name of the fruits then? What fruit am
You need
I?
to head over from Facebook.
So if you're Facebooking, you need to be on YouTube to see these. Otherwise, I can try and pull a face to represent a fruit, but
I'm better at that.
good. Fruit
Got
face.
sign language and everything.
I'm really good at fruit face. Okay, that's the Justin Timberlake song, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Fruit face.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Exactly. Right, so I'm going to put you on mute. Well, put me on mute because no one wants to hear me. And I'm going to... what fruit am I? Did you get them? If you want me to play the video again, I will do. It's just give you an idea of what fruit am I. I zoomed in on a few just to try and make it a bit more confusing. Again, it's one of those things, if you know the fruit, you know the fruit. If you don't, it's going to be difficult to guess anyway. Depends what you've seen. Yeah, I tried to do some like artistic zooming in versions of the pictures, but yeah, good luck with it. But no, if you want me to show that again, I'm happy to do so. If not, we can move on to the next set of questions, but I'll let you determine what you want to see, what you want to do. So let me know. We're now raising a bit more money.
More than five.
We're raising no pounds. Oh, there, look.
Oh God.
On YouTube, we're raising £0.
I'm just going to rearrange some things.
It's going to be there. Oh, hang on. You're ruining my hair. Watch me. Thank you.
There you go.
There you go. £5,000. Marvellous. Anybody want to see those again? I can come back to them later on if not, if we can crack on. It's up to you. I am flexible either way. I'm flexible, me, you know. I can do Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'll crack up with the questions then, and if you do want to, if you want to see it again, I'll do it at some point later on. I try to do them as long as possible to give you an idea, a chance to see what was going off. Anyway, moving on, question 35. I'm hoping the numbers are right. We'll find
Yes,
out.
35.
Question 35. Pablo Picasso is famed in which field? Is it the one behind Spinny?
Yep.
Question 35. Pablo Picasso is famed in which field? He was outstanding in his field. That's where found him. Outstanding in his field.
In his field.
Yeah.
Without an ear. Is that Picasso?
No.
It was Van Gogh, wasn't it?
Maybe he got Van Gogh's ear. That was the thing with it.
Oh dear.
He's lost.
Was Picasso? Is Picasso yellow? Yeah.
What?
Did he?
What?
No, did he?
I don't know.
Picasso sunflowers.
I thought he was Italian. I don't know. All I've got in my head is a bit sort of what's it called? The weird art.
Oh yeah.
That's what I've got in my head.
Let
Picasso.
me see. Is Van Gogh because
Van Gogh was
Van Gogh was yellow, wasn't he? Got
sunflowers.
some sort of disorder. That's it.
Yeah, he couldn't hear a thing.
I'm
in
getting
his
the
left.
artist so confused.
He couldn't hear a thing on his left side. But Picasso in my head is I can't even think. What's the art? Weird art, as I describe it.
Weird art.
Weird art.
It's not an appreciation of the.
I went to an art gallery once and I didn't quite
I
get
was
it.
going to say the movement of Picasso then.
No, I've not seen Picasso's movement. To be fair, I'd expect that with Damien Hirst, but not with Picasso.
No.
Anyway,
That was in his later years. He just
Yeah.
kind of smeared it on the wall.
I ran out of paint. So I'll tell you what, I could have done that as a child. Question 36. What is the usual colour of the Ferrari racing cars? Question 36. What is the usual colour of the Ferrari racing cars? What are you laughing
We've
at?
just literally given the answer away. I'm chuckling away, just chatting away about the artist. Giving the answers away. It's like we're sat here going, oh dear.
We've got to make
dear.
it a bit
Yeah,
easier. Was he the yellow man?
Yeah.
I don't quite know what you mean.
I'm sure the people have got absolutely no idea what we're on about now.
No. They might have understood and they might have totally missed the fact we've given the answer
Yeah,
away.
that's pretty weird.
Yeah, I told you. It was that sort of... So what field was he in?
If anybody can name one of the pictures, I'll be impressed.
Okay. Question 37. Which alcoholic drink is distilled to make brandy? Is it Picasso? So question 37. Which alcoholic drink is distilled to make brandy?
Everybody should get one right answer.
Yes, because we've given two away. Well, there's still time yet.
There is.
to give more away. Question 38. Who is known as the Earl of Oxford Street?
Well, I didn't keep my mouth shut.
No. That was funny. Oh dear. So question 38 was, who is known as the Earl of Oxford Street? Question 39. Paul McKenna is famous for what therapy?
It's the eyes.
Give it another one away. I was going to say, I'm sure I've had a foot massage with him.
That's not Paul McKenna.
I know, but it gives a rough idea. Paul McKenna is famous for what therapy? Is it shock?
He's oh God.
Anyway, question 40. What suffix links Blackburn and Bristol in the world of football? Question 40. Which suffix links Blackburn and Bristol in the world of football? Isabella's very...
She's not impressed with the quiz.
No, I am not amused. Question 41. What is a female cat called when she is pregnant?
Grumpy.
Grumpy. Isabella like that one. She's on delay. She's on delay. She is watching YouTube upstairs. That's what it is.
Can't look
What?
at these pair of idiots.
Yeah, look at these two. I've got to live with them. Question 41. What is a female cat called when she is pregnant? Question 42. Which Spanish city is linked to a citrus fruit? I've never been to Lemon before. Been to that lovely place.
Lovely resort in Great.
Lovely. It's Costa del Sol. Limon. Question 42. Which Spanish city is linked to a citrus fruit? Question 43. Which is the tallest breed of dog or dog breed? Question 43. Which is the tallest dog breed? What was that film? Digby.
Digby.
Digby was the biggest dog in the world.
Dog in the world.
That's an old film, isn't it?
Yes,
Is it 80s?
I think
Or was it
so.
late 70s?
Well, I was little nipper.
It was what's his name from the Carry On films, wasn't it? Dale.
I have no
Jim
idea.
Dale. Was it Jim Dale? I think it was. I think it was Jim Dale. Sort of showing age now.
Your age, because I can't remember.
Do you remember the film though? This is quite weird when you can remember the film. I don't remember who he is, but I remember the film. Question 44. What is the difference between a rugby union and a rugby league? Other than the fact one's union and another's league.
Yeah, there is another difference.
I
I'm
know
sure
there
there's
is.
lots of other
There's
differences
probably
as
lots of
well, but
differences.
it's a very specific one.
There is. There's two I can think of. So that's question 44. What is the difference between rugby union and rugby league? So we're saying that it's the main one, isn't it?
Yes.
The main difference. It could be some interesting.
The next question,
Arguments.
I have to stop myself from singing.
Okay. Don't sing them. Question 45. What did Donna Summer sing about feeling? Feeling. Question 45. What did Donna Summer sing about feeling? So that's we've got the cryptic clues next, which could be interesting. I've got the answers now. I still don't get them. I'm sure other people will be much better at them than I. Can't be hard.
Is it your mum?
I think
yeah,
Isabella.
your dad's no good. Is your mum?
Dad's. I think Mum's alright.
Yeah.
Dad would be like, got no idea. He'll be answering them like I was. I'm going, Just say what you see.
What?
Doesn't make sense. So you might need, I don't know, you've already got papers and pens and stuff like that, but you might want to write these down just so you can mull them over a little bit. And of course, we expect you not to cheat, because I'm sure if they cheated, they'd find them. So no cheating.
Where's the fun if you cheat?
Well, exactly.
I just found them hilarious. We had to not put some in.
Yes.
They were quite rude.
Some seem a little bit rude as the actual, but it's a cryptic clue. Surely these appeared in the Times. Again, don't think so.
No, I don't think
Anybody
so.
want to repeat any questions before I crack on with the cryptic clues? No? I'll start the cryptic clues. If you want to hear any of those previous questions, then I will go back. So, the first of the cryptic clues, it's basically, is it famous people or characters, or are they all actual people?
No, yeah, the characters. Some are characters.
People, characters.
People you should know.
People you should know. So the idea is,
Or
I will give you a
different
cryptic
ages.
clue. What, different ages?
Yeah.
Across the years, different things. But anyway. Yeah, I'll give you the cryptic clue, and then good luck, you go away and work out what you think the answer may be. So the very first one, so question 46, the first of our cryptic clues is French fuel wine. French fuel wine. So write that one down, because you have to mull over that one. Unless you're really good at these. Then you go, oh, it's dead easy, that one. I'll definitely go back over these ones as well. Question 47. The cryptic clue is colour of articulated lorry. That's question 47. The cryptic clue is colour of articulated lorry. People are going, what? Question 48. The cryptic clue is Crazy Acting Award. I just randomly just shout words. It's like my Tourette round, this one. So question 48. The cryptic clue is Crazy Acting Award.
Should have just done it with the so you can get it first. I ask you the question, you just shout the answers out.
This is where it's going, what? Feel like, let you write that one down. This is the one that tickled you into this one.
Yes.
The next one. So question 49, the cryptic clue is man trapped in a whale emits a low cow noise. So that's question 49. The clue is man trapped in a whale emits a low cow noise.
I don't think you were trapped in a well. The last thing you want to do is move.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Moo. Lower. Moo.
Okay. It was like the old Nicky Lauder. What's your name, Nicky Lauder? What's your name? Nicky Lauder. What's your name? Anyway. Question 50. The cryptic clue is burn many places of worship.
Deb says, is it an anagram? No, Deborah.
It's cryptic clues.
Cryptic clues.
If you're trying to do an anagram with this, then that'd be interesting to see what you
good
come
luck.
back with. But there's definitely
Send me
cryptic.
the answers
So,
on
so the answer's in the clue, what the clue is cryptic. And it's definitely not an anagram. And if we've got an anagram, if we've mixed the two up, then we've done really well. So that was question 50, which the cryptic clue is burn many places of worship. So play on words, Deb. Rearrange, think of other versions of the words to try and work out how we're asking. I got the next one. So question 51 is talking horse, oak, maple, mahogany. Question 51. The cryptic clue is talking horse, oak, maple, mahogany.
Deborah says she doesn't do them.
It's going to be a long round then, this
Sorry.
one then.
I'm sorry, Deborah. I didn't write the quiz for you. You won't be coming second then, will you? But then again, Sharon or Kerry must be able to do them.
I think you've got, once you get your head
That's
into
the point
it.
of having a team. Ooh.
Yeah, I think once you get your head into stuff like that, you sort of go, ah. But if you don't do the cryptic clues, it's just a bit like,
So what happened with you earlier then?
I don't do cryptic clues.
You didn't get your head in that space.
I got that one.
Just the one.
That's enough.
I gave you the answers to most of them.
No, I did get another one. I got that one as well. I got 53.
I was like talking to Macy. I'll give you the first word.
I got some. I was just getting the words wrong around. So what was that one? That was 51. 52. The cryptic clue here is puncture, the grandparent of male sibling.
Well, I should what, Deborah? I should write the quiz for my sister.
Oh, right. Did she get all those videos we did last week when she was here? Did she? If she didn't get all those, she sat to be watching us film them. I didn't get any of them. You were here.
That's why she came second, because she was here when Macy was doing it. I never thought about that.
It's a bugger. Anyway, that was for you, Deb, that quiz. We've done one for you. Well, one round anyway. So 52 was puncture, the grandparent of male siblings.
Deb says, who's him you fancy in cricket? I'm not, you can't.
Who's him?
Who's him you fancy in cricket? I'm sorry, but I'm not giving away the answers. And he's not a fancy anymore.
He's not fancy.
No. 20 years ago, maybe.
Yeah. When he was tall and slim.
Yeah. And fast.
And smelled lovely.
And smell lovely.
Question 53. Small motorist is the cryptic clue. So question 53. The cryptic clue is small motorist. I would say write them down. Question 54. The cryptic clue is the great bringing up mucus.
The great. Bringing up.
The great bringing up mucus. And that's great as in G-R-E-A-T. Question 55. The cryptic clue is connect a football strip to the ground electrically. Question 55. The cryptic clue is connect a football strip to the ground electrically. I didn't get this one at all.
This one? No, you didn't, did you?
No. Didn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Question 56. The cryptic clue is cushion and a block of metallic ice. That's question 56. Cushion and a block of metallic ice. Yeah, at least if you write them down, you could stare at them for another few minutes, see if that helps at all. Question 57. The cryptic clue for this one is defective herb.
Herb.
Yeah, or if you're in the US,
Herb.
So
The
question
next one you didn't get.
I nearly did. Question, I'll tell you the answers I gave, right? When I give the answers out. So question 57, the cryptic clue is defective herb. Question 58. The cryptic clue for this one is shaven biro, as in B-I-R-O.
It's got a lovely brother.
Yes. Bless him. So question 58, the cryptic clue is shaven biro. I think it's a tough one, that one. But I'm just shouting names out going, but he's not famous. That's great because that's not the answer.
That's not a famous person. No, it's not.
Well, it should be with a name like
The
that.
words that are coming out of your mouth.
It's not catchphrase, you know. Say what you see.
Say what you see.
Question 59. We've got two more of these. This is penultimate. Question 59. The cryptic clue is Dutch gems. As in G-E-M-S. Question 59. Dutch gems. We've blown people's mind with this one, have we?
People have gone awfully quiet. Deb must be thinking.
Can hear it from here. And then the last one, which is another cryptic clue, this one is encounter some bread. I can't remember what I said, but I'm sure you remember. We'll come back to that one anyway. So question 60, the cryptic clue for this one is encounter some bread. So would you like to hear any more again? Do you want to see the video with the what fruit am I? Just let me know and I will do what I need to do. Oh, you are there.
My leg just fell.
How old are you? Oh, it's now in a wee.
The sound effects. This is like the what's the name advert, isn't it?
Got some boots now. She's walking
What
in.
was the coffee advert with the percolator? This is the other version.
Yeah.
This is the late night version.
Need to go see a doctor if that's the noise it's making.
Dear.
Is everybody still with us? Yay, nay? I'm doing all animal noises now. Yay, nay.
It's better than your wolf impression.
What's wrong with me, wolf fishing? Sound like a demented,
Sound
what was
like
it? A demented
Demented
stoat.
stoat. An owl.
Oh. An owl, demented stoat. But to be fair, it does sound nothing like a demented stoat.
How do you know?
Well,
Have you ever met a demented stoat?
James's dad did an impression of one, so I'm
Yeah, but that was
assuming
a
he
normal,
has.
That was a healthy, not demented.
Well, he must have met.
Stoat.
He must have met a demented
Could
stoat.
you show the fruit again?
Shh. Beg your pardon. Wow. Okay. It's been a while. Who's requesting it? That's what worries me. All right.
Deborah.
Deborah wants to see me fruit again. Hey,
Again?
She said that. Didn't she? Right, does anybody else to see me fruit?
Oh dear, I need to zip it.
You're not second gin now, so no chance of that. Just for Deb then, here's me fruit.
screen.
Was that easy enough for you? Yeah, of course it was. Easy peasy. So if you need to, we've had no requests for a reread of any questions or any of the cryptic clues. Either you've all written the cryptic clues down or you've all given in, one or the other. But yeah, if you do need to hear anything again or you want me to reread anything out, then let me know. We've got a video we're going to play in a minute from John. So I'll probably just play that, and then if you've got to say, if you in the meantime you want to hear anything again, then just let us know. But I'll leave it over to you, John.
Hello! I trust you're all enjoying the quiz, so thanks to Nikki and Chris for entertaining us again on Saturday evening. It really has been overwhelming seeing the level of support for this project. It's great to see that community that's been built with people far and wide, not just closely connected to the school, but reaching out much further. So thank you very much. We currently have 8 interactive home learning boxes out with families, and the handover days have been really successful. We've got another one on Monday, and it's really nice to hear the feedback, talking to the parents about how much the children are enjoying engaging with different activities that they would normally do at home, and how much they're all looking forward to coming back to school in September. It's been a bit of a strange place over the last few months. Just can't wait to have the school filled with the usual sounds of laughter. The next stage of what we'd like to do with the interactive home learning boxes is to create a library that will support the learning that the teachers and the teaching assistants are doing with the pupils at school. So anytime we try something new, we'll be able to send a resource pack home to families to support the learning, so the children can really kind of get to grips with it in the school setting as well as home. I need to say a huge, massive thank you to everybody for giving up their time and their money and donating towards this fantastic cause. It's amazing that we've managed to raise £5,000 in just 9 weeks. I think it really goes to show how much everyone's taken this to heart. So once again, on behalf of all the children at Peak School, thank you very much. Keep an eye out for future Peak School projects and events. Updates can be found on our Instagram and Facebook pages. The banners with information on how to connect with Peak School should be on screen now. So once again, a huge big thank you from us. Carry on enjoying the quiz, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, John. So yeah, that was basically the update of where we are and what we've done. Like I say, it's brilliant to see from you know what we've done and how the boxes are impacting the kids and it's sort of, because if you want to see, as we said, if you want to see more videos, then please head over to our Facebook page. You'll see absolutely everything on there that gives you a, you know, it's quite a warm fuzzy feeling just to see how these kids are interacting with some of the things that are in these interactive home boxes. But it's brilliant. And like I say, from our point of view, obviously the big challenge was to raise the 5,000. And as John said, there's 8 boxes have gone out. There's some more to go out soon. There's another changeover this week coming as well. But these boxes are not just going to sit through the summer holidays. They are, obviously, as he said, they're going to be expanded and used for other things, because they've been quite beneficial, haven't they? Really. So
yeah, the kids have really reacted well to them, and they're wanting to do a thank you video as well. So look out for that. It'll probably be mid-September when they get around to doing that. So the kids want to give their thanks personally. So that should be fun. If the water video was anything to go by, then I think it'll be a good laugh.
Absolutely. And this is the thing, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's been a crazy. Well, I guess because some of the kids going back in September, it'll be the first time they've been to school in 6 months, won't it?
Yeah.
But it has been. Well, it's affected everybody in many different ways, but especially the kids and the parent carers. With it's been tough when social services sort of disappear off the face, and all the support that you would normally get on a sort of a daily or a weekly basis, whatever level the needs are, just disappeared. Crazy. But that's the nature of what it was, and thanks to school, they were able to sort of pick up the slack as much as they could, really. So.
But keeping the kids connected as well has been good, because it sort of takes the trauma away from it, the shock, the change, and all the rest of it when they come back in September. So hopefully it will have eased that sort of that stress on them just a little bit by keeping the connection there. So yeah, it's all good.
Yes, and that's why we do what we do, for raising money for the school, isn't it? Really,
absolutely.
Because it is fabulous. So thank you to everybody that's been involved with it all, really. We've got some more questions to read out, apparently.
John wants 53, 54 and 57.
Did he go to the toilet at that point in time? What, 54?
I don't think it's a question I need to ask then.
54.
53, 54, 57.
53. The, yes, so the cryptic clue for 53 was small motorist. Small motorist. 54, the cryptic clue there was the great bringing up mucus. And that's great as in G-R-E-A-T.
The great.
The great bringing up mucus. And then 57, was it?
57, yes.
57, the clue there was defective herb. Any more for any more? Anybody on Facebook need to ask anything?
I haven't got any more. I can't see them on.
No. Whereas I can't, so Emma messages me, I can't, because my phone's, that's my phone, my camera over yonder, so I've got nothing.
Oh well, I can see them on the comments on there.
Yeah, that's fine. So if we have no more questions to read out and you're happy, let's go through the answers. So the assumption is it's 1 mark per correct answer. I don't think there are any half marks in this one, but we'll find out in a minute. We'll just make the scoring as we go along. So 60 questions, we're expecting the score to be out of 60. I'm on widescreen.
Everybody should get one answer.
At least one, maybe 2 answers off the back of this.
We've definitely given them away.
Because we've definitely talked about it. So if you've not been listening because you're busy talking about the questions, then never mind. Watch it back, you'll see where we gave you the answers. So, question number 1. The hairstyle that represents the Rastafarian movement is dreadlocks. Long gone since I was able to do that.
Fake it.
Yeah, just get a hat with the built-in ones.
Yeah. You could change them. You could get one of those Scottish ones with the ginger things. What else do they have?
This is it.
Amish with the...
Brilliant.
What else?
There must be others. Let's get one with a ponytail.
You get a slash one with a big top hat and a big wig underneath.
Sorted. I need one for Christmas when we do, what do you call it?
Yeah.
Let's go. Get a Noddy Holden.
I saw him at Buxton Opera House.
Okay.
Yeah, I sat behind him.
He wasn't performing then?
No.
He was just in the
He
audience.
was in the audience, yeah.
Anyway, question number 2. The answer to that. So, a 6 and 9 banded apparently is something to do with an armadillo. What's 6 and 9 banded then?
An armadillo. They're different types.
So one's a 6 banded and one's a 9 banded.
Yeah.
And they're chewy on the inside, crunchy on the outside. Armadillo.
Armadillo.
So question
about bands, but I'm just not going there.
Anyway. Question 3. The question was, who was the first One Direction to go solo and do their single? It was Zayn Malik. The answer, or the question 4 was, which of the English landmarks was further west? It was Stonehenge.
What's the Stonehenge song? Tower of London, there's a song there. I don't know, what were you... Because I was singing the White Cliffs of Dover.
Yeah, that's it, I know, but I was going... The other thing a Tower of London song was the Sex Pistols. But it's not a Tower of London, it's just the God Save the Queen.
Oh, right.
It's just sort of related. They should have been locked in Tower of London for singing it, maybe.
Yes, yeah, Anarchy.
There's a link there somewhere. So question 5, the rum-based cocktail that's named after a Cuban sauce is a mojito. Or, if you want to say it the other way, it's a mojito. I'll have a mojito, please. Question 6, Paul Burrell was the butler to Princess Diana. Obviously. Question 7 was, which British admiral shares his name with a wrestling hold? It is a Nelson. Well, he's actually half Nelson. I'm assuming there's a full Nelson.
I have no idea.
There's definitely a half Nelson move, but makes you wonder whether there's a full Nelson. Maybe he was the full Nelson, and the thing was, if you get him by the head, he's only half a Nelson.
I don't know what the move is.
Anyway, it's Nelson. You've got Admiral Nelson and a half Nelson. Or a Nelson. Answers on a postcard, if you know what I'm talking about. Is there a Nelson and a half Nelson? Anybody?
Send them to John McPherson at Peak School.
Yes, thank you very much. Question 8 was, is a penicillin a mould, an algae or a bacterium? It obviously is a mould.
It is.
What's it a mould of? Because if you're around licking mould, I guess it's not penicillin, is it? Just random. Oh, mould.
I don't know. What was it?
I don't know. You're the quizmaster. It's definitely mould.
Yeah, it's definitely a mould.
A mould on what is the question? So anyway, question 8.
It's
The
in the
eye...
depths of my brain somewhere.
Yeah. The eye heterochromia is actually describing where you have two different coloured eyes. It's the iris, isn't it? So David Bowie was a
It's either
heterochromia.
that or if there's two different colours in your iris as well. That's a
Two different colours.
heterochromia.
Okay.
Yeah, or two different colour eyes.
But you can have two different colours in one or more eyes.
Yes.
Or both
One
eyes.
or both or more.
One or more or both.
How many eyes?
I don't know. If you've got 3 eyes, then you... Okay. But it could mean... Is a different word... Don't... Is there a different word where it's different? Left eye is different colour to the right eye?
It's just a heterochromia.
Okay.
So we're all... us people with the same colour are just...
Homochromia. Anyway.
Homochromia.
Each their own. Question 10. So anyway, the answer was, it's two different colours related to the eyes. So if you've got multiple colours in your eyeballs, not your eyeballs, but your irises, you know what I mean. Question 10 was Rihanna's Please Don't Stop the Music. Samples, I Want to Be Starting Something. Michael Jackson song. Got to be starting something. So question 11 is, this is what they call themselves, I guess. So Man City football fans are known as the Citizens, as in Cityzens. The Citizens.
It's not SC, it's CITY. City.
Yeah, yes.
Not SC.
I put an S in my S. No, I meant C. CIT, Citizens. Anyway, question 12. What is the most popular flavour of Walker's crisps? Apparently it's cheese and onion. So I don't know who eats my share of cheese and onion crisps. It's not me, clearly.
I don't know. Why do people like cheese and onion?
Wasn't it cheese and onion the only ones that had animal rennet in?
I don't know.
Originally, I think it was.
It's wrong.
You went the only ones that you avoided. So if you ate the chicken crisps, they were vegetarian, but the cheese and onion ones weren't vegetarian.
The ones that you imagine would be veggie.
Yeah. Question 13 is, which 2005 Ashes fast bowler was a 611th male cricketer to play for England? It was a guy called Steve Harmison, who smelled lovely.
He smells lovely.
He was right tall, wasn't he?
He was. Well, he still is. I've got a ball from him.
Have you got his shoe? Do you want his shoe?
No, I didn't want that.
Didn't want his shoe.
No, I've got a ball though, and a birthday card.
There you go, you see. Did he follow you home?
Yes, he stood outside.
It was really tall, so tall I could see through the top window. Didn't need a ladder. He was brilliant. He's now a window cleaner. Does ever so well. Anyway, that's Steve Harmison. Question 14 was, which heavyweight boxer did Tyson Fury beat in the rematch? It was Deontay Wilder. Question 15, the postponed to 2020 Summer Olympics was going to be the first to hold freestyle BMX as an event.
Deb says, what's the crisps answer?
Cheese and onion, Deb. Are you listening?
We don't have a full conversation about cheese and onion, Deborah.
Cheese and onion. Question 16 was, which Yorkshire resort is named after a pink bird? It's Tracyland. No, it's not. It's Flamingo Land. Flamingo Land is the Yorkshire pink bird jobby what's it. Question 17. Which Tudor warship is now a museum in Portsmouth? That is the Mary Rose. It also does very well with a prawn sandwich.
Yes.
Maybe that's why it sank. Was Mary Rose made of brown bread and prawns?
Yeah, and prawns.
It sank because it was made
A
of
little
bread.
bit of shredded lettuce. In a lovely glass, presented beautifully from the 70s.
But well soggy in the water.
1570s.
Question 18. The name of the oldest son of the Posh and Beck is Brooklyn Beckham. Question 19. Harry Potter's two best friends were Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger. Probably still are.
Just stop a minute. Deborah, the crisp answer is cheese and onion. Okay.
She asked it again.
Yes. We keep saying different things apparently. Prawn cocktail.
What are you talking about?
Beefy.
What about Mary Rose?
Beefy flavour.
The answer,
And
Deborah, the answer is onion and cheese.
chicken.
And chicken.
Roast chicken.
Roast chicken. Hedgehog flavours. What are we doing there? So 20, the rapper Kanye West recently stepped down from running for the President of the United States of America. On advice of his wife, possibly.
Yeah, well, she's probably the only person that could
Talk him out of it.
say don't do it.
Don't do it. It's a crazy idea. I don't even like the house.
Yeah, it's all white.
Yes, clashes with my outfits. Question 21 is, if you multiply 25 by 200, you should get 5,000 apparently. Which is how much we've raised in the whole thing.
See, it's all tied.
Oh, it's all tied in. At least I'm glad you put this next one and you didn't put the one that begins with U.
Yes.
The moon Titan belongs to which gas giant? It's not. It's Saturn, basically.
Saturn.
Yeah, the moon Titan is one of Saturn's moons. Question 23. Ben Stiller is the voice of Alex the Lion in the film Madagascar. So if you've got Alex the Lion or the Lion, go for it. But if you put the Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, then you're definitely wrong. Question 24. Fort Worth is in the state of Texas. What is French? The French name for a cake shop? It is a patisserie. Patisserie. Question 26. Which was the first national park of Wales? It was Snowdonia. Right, we're going on to fruits. First fruit for Deb is cheese and onion.
Second one is roast chicken.
So the first fruit was a zoomed in version. In fact, should we put the video on? Why not? It'll just drag it out for a bit. What fruit am I? Are you a banana? No. So that is a zoomed in lychee. It's not the name of a lychee, it's the fact I've just zoomed in on a lychee. Oh, I'll have one of them zoomed in lychees, I think. The second one, which is coming on in a minute, that is a passion fruit. It's all fun and games.
It's like some bees covered in honey.
It might be. Now zoomed in, trying to make it a bit more tricky. This is it's a sort of an artistic impression. It's a pomegranate. It's a pomegranate, you know. The next one is a guava. Looks a bit like a melon. It's actually
Way
a
down
guava.
deep in the middle of the jungle. A hippo took an apricot, a guava and a mango.
A mango. So the next one is a mango. That is a mango.
Hey, mango.
So that's 31. The mango. 32 is a kumquat apparently.
That it is. People think the what are they called? Chinese gooseberry is a kumquat.
What is a Chinese gooseberry?
It's
Just a Chinese gooseberry.
the ones that you get at like Thai.
All right,
restaurants,
that's
I think.
a
You know,
dragon
the-
fruit. The
the
33 is a dragon fruit. And 34 is a star fruit.
Star fruit.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
If anybody,
So yeah, that was your fruits. You either never seen them before, or you knew them all because you
you're not stupid.
you eat random shaped fruits. So moving on to the questions, the one that we gave away quite blatantly. 35. Pablo Picasso is famed for which field? He was a stripper. Imagine that. And he was also an artist, so his field was art.
It was art being a loose term.
Yes. Now you've seen the pictures he's done, you're going, that's not
Yeah,
art.
that's not art. Macy do the drawings on the fridge. Better than that.
Maybe that's a future. She's a future Picasso.
Was it the whatever woman?
So when Picasso, was he actually 3 or 4 when he painted them?
8 at the bottom. If you look closely, it says age 4 and
4 and 3
months.
quarters. That's a secret. So question 36. Obviously, Ferraris. The racing colour of the Ferraris is red. Is it Ferrari red? Probably something like that.
Yes, I would imagine so.
37 is which alcoholic drink is distilled to make brandy? It is. I'm assuming is it? It's red wine.
Fruit wine, but it isn't all wine fruit.
Wine then. So wine.
Wine.
So
wine.
if you distill wine, you get brandy of some sort.
Yeah.
Whether it be red or white.
And then it's oak, put in oak barrels, isn't it? And aged.
It becomes port. Or is port a different beast?
It's different, I think.
Okay. So anyway, wine is the answer to 37. 38. The Earl of Oxford Street was Mr. Harry Selfridge. So if you put Mr. Selfridge, that'll do. Another one we gave away, we think. Question 39. Paul McKenna is famous for what therapy? Hypnotherapy. Look in the eyes, not around the eyes. Hippotherapy.
No, that's a whole different thing.
That's all.
That's
looking after big beasts.
horse riding. Hippotherapy, isn't it?
They're not for hippos, then.
No, you can't ride a hippo.
Bet you can.
That's James. James.
James.
Been there.
Have you been on a hippopotamus? We know you've got lots of your hippopotami things at home.
Yeah,
maybe James. Maybe it is for James. It's hippotherapy.
Yeah.
Could well be. You see.
You like the hippo?
Yeah. So anyway, hypnotherapy was Paul McKenna. What suffix links Blackburn and Bristol? It is the word Rovers. Blackburn Rovers, Bristol Rovers. Could have put Tranmere as well, really.
Tranmere. Any more? Can you think of any more?
No. Simple as that.
There's a Levellers song there. There's one with Rovers in it. I can't think.
Oh, never. That one. Question 41. What is a female cat called when she is pregnant? She is a queen. she goes all camp and everything.
And that's what she... you don't argue with her either.
No, absolutely. Question 42. Which Spanish city is linked to a citrus fruit? It is Seville. Or Sevilla, is it?
Sevilla.
Double. 43 is which is the tallest breed of dog? It is the Great Dane. Or hippopotamus.
It's the tallest dog because I think the largest dog in mass is a mastiff, a bull mastiff.
Okay, but the tallest is the Great Dane. They are pretty massive.
Yes. Well, the Irish Wolfhounds are quite big. I saw one the other day. Irish Wolfhounds are huge. But Great Danes are.
Can you have Great Dane therapy?
Can you?
You surely can ride a Great Dane. Yeehaw!
If you're small enough.
44, this is the one. So what's the main difference between a rugby union and rugby league? Basic rugby union has 15 players and rugby league only has 13. That's the other one.
And apparently one's for men and the other's not.
Not. Well, the other, I remember it as union is it's unlimited tries, whereas league it is you get, is it five try or 5 attempts? And then you have to pass the ball back.
I don't know.
But I remember the U is unlimited and the L is limited. So whenever you go, what's this? Yes. So yeah, that's my way of working through it. But the answer we wanted was union's 15 players and league is 13 players. Question 45. Which Donna Summer... Try again. What did Donna Summer sing about feeling? She feel love. She was feeling love.
No, it went higher than that.
Something like that.
No, it wasn't either.
I've just got what's his name's version in my head.
Jenny said, James hasn't been on a hippo, but was once charged by how much?
I didn't realise you had to do that.
He was charged by one.
I want 20 quid if you're coming to look at me, pal. Did he look into your eyes, James? Did he? Oh, that's a nice tash. Is that what the hippo said? You went, likewise. They always do say if you're going to charge, best to do is throw poo at them. And I imagine how big was the pile of poo behind you, James? Because there'd have been a lot in my world if I'd been charged by a hippopotamus.
Yeah. How fast can they run? How far do they chase after you? Do they just chase you out the like?
They didn't chase after him. They charged him a fortune. That's all they did. They just took his credit card off him and
Do
swiped
they keep running until they get you, or do they just chase you
I don't
away?
know.
Come on, James. We need the answer.
We want to know. We want some hippo insight. Right, we're on to the cryptic clues or the craptic clues, depending on how well you do. And we want to know how many of the cryptic clues you actually got, because this will see whether I'm just unique in the fact I'm useless at them, or whether it's just a general thing.
Yeah, you're useless at them.
All right.
So Chris,
Let's go.
what is French fuel wine?
What was my answer? What did I give earlier on?
What would you say? French fuel wine.
Yeah, I couldn't get it earlier on because it didn't make any sense to me. But the actual answer...
Vino. Who's Vino? Vino.
Vino. Yeah, anyway.
Vino. No.
Vin. So, yeah. So, anyway, French fuel wine is Vin Diesel. I thought it was really hard, that. The next one.
What was the colour of your articulated lorry?
So, 47 was colour of articulated lorry. I went red lorry, yellow lorry.
Red, green, blue, red.
So, the answer we're looking for 47 is hue lorry. But I would never have guessed the colour hue.
It's a hue. It's a hue.
But it's spelled wrong, different. Therefore, it doesn't make sense to me.
It's a cryptic.
Exactly, craptic.
Play on words.
So
Crazy.
40. So what we've had so far: Vin Diesel for question 46, Hugh Laurie for 47, 48. Obviously, the cryptic clue was crazy acting award. I got Oscar.
You didn't. You got Tommy.
No, I got Oscar.
Tommy.
Tony. But anyway, it's Oscar Wilde. I got the Oscar bit, but I didn't get the Wilde. Crazy.
Eventually, you got the Oscar.
No, I
bit.
got Oscar. Was it Tony?
When?
One of them.
BAFTA.
That's it. Smash it! Like a, what are you on with? So that was, Oscar Wilde was 48. 49 was man trapped in a whale emits a low cow noise. So if you think Jonah, low moo. Jonah low moo was what we're looking for 49. Watch Jenny come back. Okay. Really fast. Faster than humans.
He dropped his wallet and ran. So he did charge him a lot then.
He swiped me cards and everything. He dropped his
How
wallet.
did you? He identity.
What?
He stole his identity, got all his cards. There's a hippo walking around.
Calling himself
Africa or
James.
somewhere going, I'm James.
I'm James.
You like the
yes.
moustache?
Any strange loans were taken out after that time?
We had this hippo come into the bank today, James.
Said it was you. Anyway, what have we done? So Jonah Lomu was 49. 50 was burn many places of worship. That is Charlotte Church.
Charlotte.
I'm like, how are we going to get that?
Charlotte.
Her name's Charlotte Church, so how do I get Charlotte?
Cryptic.
I got church. It's a place of worship. Church. Many. Lots of churches. You're like, what?
Lots of churches. Burn, church,
Burn, I'm wearing
church,
char.
burn, char. Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. Anyway, so Charlotte Church was 50. I got the next one.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I did.
No, he didn't.
I did, because I got that one. I said Ned.
You said Ned.
And you went,
The talking horse, Ned. No.
Talking horse I know is called Ned. That's
Where
the
was
main
that? The local
On the field.
stables?
He's got a tash, looks like James. So 51 was talking horse, oak, maple, mahogany. Now once you realise that talking horse is Ed, and then oak, maple and mahogany are all woods, then you've got Edwood, woodwood. Ewa woo wah, if you take all of the vowels out. No, take the consonants out, and you've got Ewa woo wah.
Are you sure you're right there?
Yeah.
Which one is it?
51. Ewa.
Is it?
It's a. I take the consonants. I take the d's and the words.
You take the consonants out, yeah.
So I take the inconsonants out, and I've got Ewa woo wah. So anyway, Edward Woodward is 51. 52. Puncture the grandparent of male siblings, because if you puncture in your piercing, And if it's a grandparent of male siblings, he's Nan's brother. So he's a bro's Nan.
Yeah, you didn't get that one either.
No, because it was a stupid question. Puncture a grandparent's male sibling. Pierce Brosnan was the answer we're looking for. Anybody else with me that these are crazy questions? I got this one though. 53, small motorist. 53
Yeah, you did,
is
straight
mini driver.
That's because you used to be a mini driver.
It also makes sense because the small motorist and the mini driver are the same way around.
Yes.
Anyway.
Well done.
Thank
Does
you
it
very
need to be
much.
that obvious for you to get it?
I nearly got this one. I just couldn't quite work out what was going on. I got the mucus bit. Anyway, it's
After
50.
standing there going, the great, the great,
The great.
the great.
54, the great bringing up mucus. We were looking for Alexander Fleming. So the great was Fleming, basically. Alexander Fleming. Next one I had no idea about. So 55 was connect a football strip to the ground electrically. The answer we're looking for is Eartha Kitt.
What did she sing? I'm an old-fashioned millionaire.
I don't know.
In that weird voice that she Yeah, that's the one.
55 was Eartha Kitt. 56, cushion and a block of metallic ice, of course, is Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi cushion, Goldberg. Didn't make any sense to me, that one, so I didn't get that one. I sort of got a bit of the next one.
Did you?
Yeah, but I was thinking it was...
You just
it was,
named all the herbs until you got the right one.
you said famous people, but this is why it was famous
He's
people.
a famous person.
Well, he's a character. He's not a
Yeah.
real, is he? So the next one,
Famous.
57, is defective herb is basil faulty.
Sage.
Or as I was going, faulty herb. Faulty sage, broken sage.
You're too literal
Exactly.
and not cryptic.
So basil faulty was 57. 58 was my favourite one. Shaven biro, I went with bald pen.
Who is Sean's brother?
It's Sean. So we're looking for... This is where the Sean pen, it's the wrong spelling to be me thinking of
Why
sheep
is it?
Shawns.
It's a play on words.
I know, but that's why I didn't get it. But I
It's the
still
same
think...
sound.
I still think it's
Sean.
bald pen.
Well, who's a famous bald?
Sean's brother.
Things you think you're never gonna say.
Live on
Who's a
telly.
famous bald?
Bald pen. It's the future. 59. Dutch Gems is Jules Holland. Dutch Gems. And then this next one, I nearly got.
Did you? Are you sure about that?
What did I say? Anyway, so the next one, 60, was encounter some bread.
It wasn't.
What was my
It
answer?
wasn't pincher, which I thought it might be.
No. Encounter some bread. What did I say? Encounter was. What was it?
You can't not think of
No,
it.
no, the answer. But the answer we're looking for is meatloaf. Encounter some bread. What did I put as encounter? I can't think.
No, I can't think either. But you were just so wrong.
It wasn't meatloaf. I got the loaf bit. I just didn't quite get the other bit. So that is 60 answers to his 60 questions. What we're looking for is, top them up basically, and let us know how you have got on.
Phone, Facebook, YouTube.
Facebook, YouTube. Is this another cryptic clue thing?
Yes, it is.
Is it bald pen? I have no idea. Could have been right.
I got 60.
I got 61.
You didn't. 62.
Because I got extra mark for bald pen.
Did you? You just make it up as you go along.
Absolutely.
And therefore, it's right.
The quizmaster. Give me heterochromia.
Well, aren't you just so lucky to be all hetero?
As close as I get.
Yeah.
I'm a heterochromia. Yeah, right.
Has that been medically certified?
This is definitely certifiable.
Oh dear.
What?
Oh, John's just bragging now. He said.
Got 4.
He said he's blaming the kids. He's blaming the kids for failure. Is what he's doing.
Shocking.
I'm just hoping that other people get more than this now, because. So John said the kids deserted us. Total of 49. Our cryptic game was good. Only missed 3.
Oh, wow.
I got them all right.
You...
What can I say? I was really good. So
we got?
far, so
Oh, we got 49.
49.
Team chased by hippo, 49.
Oh, team chased by hippo. Hippo team is
It's a bit harsh.
49.
They're not the hippo team, they're the team chased by hippo.
Deborah, hang on a minute. Deborah. Where's Deborah? Deb's 40 and a half. We're not doing half.
How have you got
points,
half?
Deb. 40 and a half. It got 7 and a half of the cryptic clues. Hey!
Ooh.
Hey! 7 and a half of the cryptic clues.
Who got 7.5 of the cryptic clues?
Deborah. So she's got 4.
Which half? Where'd you get half from, though?
Well, half. It's like one. Like she got a small mini.
It's only if you either get it right or get it wrong. We're gonna mark down halves.
Let's have a look. Martin, 41.
41. Some tough scoring.
We've got your Auntie Chris is 40.
She's looking well.
Yeah. 40. Anybody else? Any more scores
There's
and
a few there.
draws?
Well, they've got. There's at least a few. There's a few viewing on there, so we'll wait a minute to see what else we've got. So remember, we've got tie on 49.
Yeah.
49.
James and the McPhersons, the hippo team, should I say? Because I'm sure.
No, the chased by hippo team. We can't go on a
Chased
hippo
by-
team.
Team chased by hippo 49.
Yes, they're not the hippo team.
Chased
by
hippo team. The McPhersons and the chased by hippo team are neck and neck.
Yes. It's good.
Any more for any more.
So people did well like the cryptic then. Who didn't like the cryptic one apart from Deb? They said they got 7.5. Who was the 7.5?
Deb got 7.5 of the cryptic. Sharon got 7.5 on the cryptic. So it was Sharon, not Deb.
Oh, okay, so Sharon
So
gets. she gets the cryptic.
Sharon was pretty good. What did John and Vicky get? They only missed 3. How many did we have?
I have no idea.
I can't remember. Oh, we
It
had
felt like forever.
14, I think.
That's good then. We got smash the fruit and 13 on cryptic. That's from the chase by thingy team. 13 and
Smash the
14.
30. Yeah, that's pretty good going. To cryptic.
I suppose James is vegetarian, so he should know his fruit and his hippos. What?
John wants a tie-break question. I didn't
No.
anticipate a tie-break question. What's my favourite?
That could be interesting. What number am I thinking?
Oh dear.
We might just have to share the glory, I think. Otherwise, you've got to make a question up.
Yeah, well, I will make up a question, and it will be.
Oh, God. Have we got all the answers in yet? I'm sure I'm waiting for some more to come in. Anybody else?
Just think. Let me have a think.
What song am I dancing to?
What was number 1 when I was born?
Do you know that?
I do, yeah.
Do you? Oh, wow.
What's the name of my dog?
We know that one. We all know that one. Because you talked to him last time.
Yeah, well, if they were listening, there we go. Could have that one.
I think you should go with it was. Well, you need something that's either a number where the people guess the closest to. Otherwise, because if neither of them get the answer right to a tiebreaker, then you've got to do another tiebreaker. So you need to something goes where it's a number, and therefore you've got to guess, and then it's the nearest.
Well, if we're having a tie-break question, then then John's at an advantage. Can't do that one. Let me have a think.
Can we do one?
Let's have a think.
Let's see if I can find one. Fine. This is we're just winging it now. Winging it at its
Yeah,
finest.
just keep talking. Talk
This is what
amongst
I do.
yourselves, it's alright.
So just see if we can find something. There should be some tie-break type questions on Tinterweb. It's like there's something like the height, nearest foot to the height, something like either the Blackpool Tower.
Yeah.
Although I've just told them that now, so they've gone and search for it.
Um,
And they've got to respond, obviously, on whichever way it's responding at the moment, aren't
I've got one.
they? Okay. Is it
I
one where they...
I just need to check the height.
Okay. We're going to check the height. I don't know, do you need a tape measure?
Yeah, I'll be back in a bit.
I'm just nipping to Outer Mongolia.
Right, so...
Tie-break question,
So we
tie-break
have
question.
Chased by Hippo Team
Yeah.
and the McPhersons. Tie-break question is, in metres, how high is Ayers Rock?
In metres.
In metres.
They're allowed to, so they can go, if they go...
You can't Google it either. If somebody comes back with the exact answer or really, really close to it, then you're not having it.
Unless you know it.
And if I suspect cheating, which is a possibility, I'm going to go with what's my favourite.
What's my favourite?
What's my favourite
Anything. I have no clue.
pastime? Yeah.
So we've got the answers back. So waiting for the McPhersons to come back and waiting for the Chased by Hippo Team. They're trying to think it and got, it's not one, it's two. So we're looking for the nearest, aren't we? So we could do with them almost when we say 3, 2, 1, submit and do it that way. Because otherwise, if one sees it before, they go, "Oh, I'm going to be. That's a bit more than we thought."
Yeah.
So let us know when you're ready and you got an answer, and then we'll do a 3, 2, 1, and you can both post it at the same time. So let us know when you think you've got an answer. Don't post the answer just yet, unless you post it that it's because there's a 30-second delay on this. But tell us when you're ready, and then we'll do a 3, 2, 1, go. But just let
John,
us know.
simple instructions, John. You were supposed to do 3, 2, 1, ready.
Okay.
John submitted his answer already.
All right then. So team Chased by Hippo, what's your answer, please? We're talking meters, aren't we? In meters, how tall is
Ayers Rock.
Ayers Rock.
Uluru.
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 Uluru. Wait for their answer. How high in hippos
Yeah.
is Ayers Rock?
Is it Ayers Rock?
I reckon it's at least 21 hippos. But if you can have how many hands is a horse, I think you can have how many hippos is Ayers Rock. Although I don't think hippos are indigenous.
See, Vicky listens. Vicky listens to simple instructions. So,
It's a man thing.
So, Mr. and Mrs. McPherson, are we going with Mrs. McPherson's answer or Mr. McPherson's answer?
Are there two different answers?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I think it'll be Mrs. McPherson.
Uh-oh.
Because,
Yes.
happy wife.
Yeah. But could be a happy wife lose the quiz.
Well, you never
Versus-
know. You've got to take that risk, haven't you? There's got to be an executive decision made in the McPherson household because we can't have two answers to the question.
So you got. Let us know which one you're taking as your answers, please. We're just waiting for the. I think is the hippo back because they seem to have run away.
Yeah, come on, Hippo Team.
Chased by Hippo
Chased by
Team.
Hippo Team.
That's so rude. Oi, Hippo Team. Like, what?
They're counted in hippos.
Yeah.
Jenny's just
How
onto
many-
family members.
How many hands is a hippo? A hippo hasn't got any hands. It's got just got right big feet.
Come on, Chased by Hippos.
Yes. We're waiting on your answer.
James
We've
and
got the other
Jenny,
answer.
come on. Otherwise, the McPhersons are having it.
They've got to give one of the two answers first. Have they decided on which answer they're going with yet? You can't submit two answers and go,
Yeah.
there you go.
See?
But unless they've submitted the answers.
Yeah.
They're guessing on your behalf, so you need to come on, submit an answer. The demented don't.
In your own time. We're waiting. Bated breath.
It's definitely it's not broken, is it? We've suddenly gone. Oh, it's broken. Oh,
here
there we
are.
go.
Right.
Have they decided which answer they're going with yet?
Vicky's going, I win. Right, okay, so Team McPherson, Vicky McPherson, has gone with 820.
Oh.
And Team Chasing
Chased by
the
a hippo.
Hippo
Not chased by a hippo. They're not hippo chasers.
has gone with 713.
Yeah.
The answer is 863.
Oh.
Vicky, woo woo. See,
What was
Wife
John's
is
answer?
always right.
What was John's answer then?
John's answer was 780.
So he still won it with his answer. Versus 713.
Don't tell him that. Vicky won.
Well, they made a decision. Should I say he was told what the answer was, and he took
should
it.
listen.
That's it. He listened and took it. So
Right.
on the basically the McPhersons
So the
from
McPhersons
Macclesfield.
have won
That was a close
nothing.
one. A grand total of nothing. But
Yeah.
but no, that's been really good. I've enjoyed that one. We need to think about. We don't expect draws, do we?
No, we don't.
So we need to think of these questions for next time, just in case. First time we've had a tie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. All these years we've been doing quiz.
Feels like years.
Lockdown. So yes, so therefore McPhersons are first place. The Chased by Hippos
The
are
Hippo
in second
Chasers
spot.
are
Who came third?
Martin.
Marty came third.
Martin third. Yes. Hippo Chasers second. Hippo
No.
Chasers.
They're not chased by hippos.
Chased by hippos.
How many different names could
and
one
the
team have?
McPhersons are first. No, sorry. I mean Vicky
McPherson is the winner.
First.
So thank you very much again. It's been another good quiz from our point of view. We've been quite sensible this time, sort of. But yeah, and again, a massive thank you for helping us sort of get to the point where we've raised £5,000 to sort of meet the target of the campaign. Again, like when we first started, we were like, this is never going to happen. And then suddenly, like, it's literally over the last probably couple of weeks, isn't it? It's gone a bit mad. And we've achieved it. And that's thanks to a lot of you that have obviously put money into the pot. So much thanks. And also the fact you're supporting what we're doing. Part of the reason why we're doing the quiz, because we got to a point where, so if it's not going to raise money that we want, well, let's just keep it going. And we are going to raise the awareness of what we're doing and just try and build a bit more of a fan base and get it all out there, what we do. I mean, the big thing is, I mean, as John mentioned earlier on, obviously we've got the Facebook page that you're all aware of. That's to say we've got the pictures on there of what the kids have been doing with the boxers, and we probably going to post the stuff the kids are going to do, the big thank you the kids are going to do.
Yes.
As well as the Facebook, we've also got the Instagram page. So again, feel free to follow us on Instagram. That would be lovely, because again, we post everything we post to Facebook, we post across Instagram
And Twitter.
So, and also if you want to follow us on Twitter, it's all the same thing, at Peak SCH Chinley on all three of the sort of platforms, and all is good. But from our point of view, it has been a good fun again. We will be back in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, just wanted John, obviously the head teacher, has just wanted to express his thanks once again for all the support. Hope that it continues over the coming year, because we have got quite a few things going on over the next year, which we will update you in due time. But there's quite big things going on. We've got the gala dinner, and then we're looking at doing something that's sort of across the special needs schools in Derbyshire as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it should be a really good year, and it's great to have so many people to support us.
Yeah.
and push everything forward and support the kids, and you know, just enjoy the fantastic moments that we have. You know, when the little faces sparkle and you know, they laugh at different things, and it's amazing to see them, you know, doing things for themselves, and it's just brilliant. So you know, it's nice to share that with other people as well.
Absolutely.
So thanks for the support.
Yes. And I think, yeah, so we're back in 2 weeks' time. Again, if you obviously want us to continue a bit beyond that, then we will do it. We can look at doing it every other week still. But at the moment, the last quiz at this moment in time is
5th.
5th of September.
5th of September.
But so we'll take a bit of a vote at that point, see whether we want to carry on. It's just nice. I mean, again, one of the things is it gets to sort of, I suppose, it keeps us in people's minds with what we're doing, and it just a bit of light entertainment on a Saturday, which is quite good fun. But other than that, thank you very much for your time again. Thanks this is our longest one. We've done nearly 2 hours today. Love the feedback. Love all the comments we have. We enjoy ourselves on this side of the fence, even though. I say,
sometimes forget that we're going
this
out
is
live.
forget we're on telly. But definitely we are still up for doing. Again, we need to work out when we can do something bring everyone together. Whether I don't think it's going to be this side of Christmas, but maybe we'll look see what we can do next year, and it might fit with the campaign we've got for next year anyway.
Yep.
But thank you very much. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend, and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time. But thank you very much.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.